Welcome back to our channel, coin lovers and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of American numismatics to uncover the most expensive and highly sought-after Buffalo nickel 5-cent coins that continue to amaze collectors in today's auction market. These coins are not just pieces of old metal, they are treasures of American history, symbols of craftsmanship, and now, shining stars in the collector's market with jaw-dropping dollar values. The Buffalo nickel series, minted between 1913 and 1938, has always stood out for its bold design, powerful imagery, and enduring legacy. But among all of them, there are a few that truly take center stage. Coins so rare, so pristine, and so desirable that their value has skyrocketed into the thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. First up, the most fascinating and valuable pieces of American numismatic history, the 1930s Buffalo nickel. This 5-cent coin, especially in very fine condition, has become a prized treasure among collectors and investors due to its scarcity, beauty, and strong market value. So, if you've got one of these coins tucked away or you're thinking about hunting for it, you're going to love what you hear today. Let's start with a little history and background. The Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, was first introduced in 1913 and continued until 1938. It was designed by the legendary sculptor James Earl Fraser, whose goal was to create a coin that truly reflected the spirit and identity of early America. On the obverse side, it features the proud profile of a Native American chief, a composite portrait inspired by 3 real Native American leaders. The reverse showcases the mighty American bison, often believed to be modeled after Black Diamond, a famous buffalo that lived in the Central Park Zoo. This design captures both the strength and heritage of the United States, making the Buffalo nickel one of the most iconic and visually striking coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1930s Buffalo nickel. This particular issue was minted in San Francisco, as shown by the bold S mint mark located just below the 5 cents on the reverse. During that year, the Great Depression had a huge impact on U.S. coin production, resulting in significantly lower mintages. The San Francisco Mint struck only around 5.4 million Buffalo nickels in 1930, which is quite low compared to other years. That lower number, combined with the natural wear that occurred over decades of circulation, makes the 1930s a standout rarity. Collectors love it for its sharp detailing, attractive patina, and the strength of its design, all of which shine through beautifully in coins graded as very fine or higher. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1930s is absolutely in high demand. Finding one in well-preserved condition, especially with visible details on the Native American's hair braid and the buffalo's horn, is becoming increasingly difficult. Very fine specimens show a wonderful balance between age and detail. They exhibit moderate wear but retain sharp features and clear legends. Because of these qualities, the 1930s has earned a strong reputation among serious collectors and investors who recognize its long-term value and its importance as a key date in the Buffalo nickel series. Let's move on to what everyone wants to know, the current market value in dollars. As of today's coin market trends, a 1930s Buffalo nickel in very fine condition can easily command prices in the range of $25 to $60 or even higher, depending on its eye appeal, toning, and overall surface quality. However, coins with sharper details and better luster can fetch significantly higher premiums at auctions or from specialized dealers. And here's the exciting part. Prices for this coin have been steadily increasing due to growing collector interest and the limited number of well-preserved examples remaining. In today's coin market, rare Buffalo nickels like the 1930s are viewed not only as collectibles but also as valuable investments with solid appreciation potential. For those passionate about coin collecting, here are some tips for collectors. Always look for strong details on both sides, especially the hair braid, the feathers on the Native American portrait, and the buffalo's head and legs. Authenticity is crucial, so make sure your coin is certified by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. Proper storage is another key factor. Keep your coins in a cool, dry environment and use high-quality holders to preserve their condition. Building a complete Buffalo nickel collection, including the rare 1930s, is not only rewarding but also a smart move for those looking to hold tangible assets that grow in value over time. In conclusion, the 1930s Buffalo nickel stands as a shining example of American artistry, history, and craftsmanship. Its combination of limited mintage, strong design, and rising collector demand makes it one of the most desirable 5-cent coins on the market today. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or a new collector, adding a 1930s Buffalo nickel in very fine condition to your collection is both a point of pride and a wise investment for the future. The market is strong, the demand is high, and this coin continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. So, if you come across a 1930s Buffalo nickel, don't overlook it. It could be a true hidden gem worth far more than you expect. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin stories and market updates. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering the treasures of American coinage. Next up in the fascinating world of numismatics, few coins capture the imagination of collectors quite like the 1929 Buffalo nickel without a mint mark. This exceptional piece of American history is more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a symbol of artistry, heritage, and rarity that continues to shine brightly in today's collector market. For those fortunate enough to own or discover this coin in uncirculated condition, the value and demand are truly impressive, making it a prized addition to any serious collection. The Buffalo nickel, officially known as the Indian head nickel, was first introduced in 1913 and designed by the legendary sculptor James Earl Fraser. Its design was inspired by the strength and spirit of the American West, featuring a proud Native American profile on the obverse and a majestic American bison on the reverse. The 1929 issue marked a period of transition and resilience in American history, standing as a tribute to craftsmanship during an era of economic change. Coins minted in Philadelphia during that year bore no mint mark, which makes the 1929 no mint mark variety a unique and sought-after piece for collectors who appreciate the historical context and aesthetic beauty it represents. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 1929 Buffalo nickel is its detailed and powerful design. The obverse displays an intricately sculpted Native American portrait, believed to be a composite of several tribal leaders, symbolizing strength, pride, and unity. The reverse features an American buffalo, often thought to be modeled after Black Diamond, a famous bison from the Central Park Zoo, standing tall and bold. In uncirculated condition, the sharpness of these design elements, along with its original luster and rich metallic tones, make the coin visually stunning. Every detail, from the braids in the hair to the texture of the buffalo's fur, speaks to the artistic brilliance behind its creation. The rarity of the 1929 Buffalo nickel without a mint mark, especially in uncirculated condition, cannot be overstated. While millions were produced, very few have survived the passage of time without signs of wear. Uncirculated specimens, those that have retained their full mint luster and crisp details, are now exceptionally scarce. This rarity, combined with growing collector interest in early 20th century American coinage, has pushed the 1929 no mint mark Buffalo nickel into the spotlight of the numismatic market. Collectors around the world recognize it as a must-have coin, and its demand continues to rise with each passing year. In terms of market value, the 1929 Buffalo nickel without mint mark in uncirculated condition commands a strong and growing price. Depending on the grade and visual appeal, values can range from hundreds to well over $1,000, with premium quality examples achieving even higher prices in major auctions. Coins graded by reputable services such as PCGS or NGC often attract fierce bidding competition, especially for those that display strong strikes and brilliant original surfaces. The increasing interest in historical American coinage has ensured that the 1929 Buffalo nickel remains one of the standout investment pieces in the 5-cent series. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve one of these rare coins, several key tips can enhance their experience and success. Always ensure that the coin is properly authenticated and, if possible, certified by a trusted grading authority. Store it carefully in a protective holder to maintain its uncirculated condition and avoid exposure to moisture or handling. When purchasing, focus on eye appeal. Coins with strong details, sharp strikes, and full luster are especially desirable. Additionally, staying informed about current market trends and upcoming auctions can help collectors make wise purchasing or selling decisions. In conclusion, the 1929 Buffalo nickel without mint mark stands as a remarkable symbol of American heritage, craftsmanship, and enduring value. Its combination of stunning design, historical depth, and exceptional rarity makes it a true gem in the numismatic world. In uncirculated condition, this coin's appeal is unmatched, and its market demand continues to grow as more collectors and investors recognize its timeless allure. For those passionate about rare coins, the 1929 Buffalo nickel is not just a piece of metal, it's a piece of history, a work of art, and a treasure that shines brighter with every passing year. Next up, the Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, remains one of the most iconic and admired coins in American history. Among all its issues, the 1921 Buffalo nickel without mint mark stands out as a true collector's dream, a rare, historical, and valuable piece that continues to turn heads in today's coin market. In this video, we'll explore why this coin is in such high demand, uncover its fascinating history, unique design features, and reveal just how much it's worth in today's dollar value. So, if you're a collector or just curious about old American coins, stay tuned, because this is one coin that could surprise you with its incredible worth. The story of the Buffalo nickel begins in 1913, when the United States Mint introduced this stunning design to replace the Liberty head nickel. The coin was created by sculptor James Earl Fraser, whose goal was to capture the spirit and identity of the American West. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of a Native American chief, a composite of several real Native leaders of the era. On the reverse, the majestic image of an American bison, commonly believed to be modeled after Black Diamond, a famous buffalo at the Central Park Zoo. The 1921 issue came during a period of limited production, making it especially scarce today. Coins from this year without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and because production numbers were significantly lower than surrounding years, surviving examples are now highly sought after by collectors worldwide. What makes the 1921 Buffalo nickel without mint mark truly special is its combination of artistry, rarity, and condition. The detailed craftsmanship of the coin, from the fine features of the Native American's face to the textured fur of the buffalo, shows the incredible skill of early 20th century minting. In very good condition, these details remain visible and sharp, enhancing both its aesthetic and market value. Unlike modern machine-perfect coins, each Buffalo nickel carries a handcrafted look that speaks of America's frontier spirit. This uniqueness is exactly why collectors are always in pursuit of higher-grade 1921 examples, and why prices continue to climb year after year. Rarity plays a major role in the coin's desirability. The 1921 Buffalo nickel was minted in relatively low numbers, and many coins from that era have worn down or been lost over time. Finding one in very good condition without a mint mark is like uncovering a hidden gem. Collectors know that coins like this rarely appear in the market, and when they do, they often sell fast and for impressive amounts. The condition directly affects the value, and those that have survived with strong details, clear dates, and full design elements are treated like treasures from the golden age of American coinage. The combination of scarcity and history makes this nickel a star in the collector's world, especially for investors seeking coins that are only increasing in demand. In today's active coin market, the 1921 Buffalo nickel without mint mark in very good condition commands remarkable prices. Depending on the sharpness of its details, eye appeal, and preservation, its current market value can range anywhere from $100 to over $150, and coins in extremely fine or uncirculated grades can soar much higher, sometimes into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. The coin's consistent rise in value over the years reflects both its limited supply and its timeless appeal. Serious collectors and investors see this coin as not just a collectible, but a piece of solid historical art that continues to appreciate with time. For collectors interested in acquiring or preserving a 1921 Buffalo nickel, a few tips can make a big difference. Always handle your coin carefully and avoid cleaning it, as that can reduce its value. Store it in a protective holder to maintain its natural toning and condition. When buying, ensure the coin is authenticated by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. This guarantees both authenticity and accurate grading, which is crucial in today's high-value market. Building a Buffalo nickel collection with genuine high-grade coins can be both rewarding and profitable, especially as the demand for these early 20th century classics continues to grow across the world. In conclusion, the 1921 Buffalo nickel without mint mark is far more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a historical masterpiece, a symbol of America's rich heritage, and a valuable collector's asset in today's thriving coin market. With its beautiful design, rarity, and rising demand, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and investors alike. Whether you already own one or are just starting your numismatic journey, this Buffalo nickel stands as a shining reminder that even a small piece of metal can hold great historical and financial power. So, keep an eye out, because finding a 1921 Buffalo nickel in very good condition could be your ticket to owning a piece of American history worth far more than its face value. Thanks for watching, and happy selecting. Subscribe my channel, like videos and share videos.